Hello.
Hi,
How you doing?
welcome to Are You Ready For It? Featuring Megan Aaron.
Yes.
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 Yes. What's new with you? You missed last week.
So I did miss last week, or not 2 weeks ago.
I had Jesse fill in.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Didn't know?
I didn't see that.
No, we did Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Great album.
I know. It was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I got sick.
Vitanza.
Vitanza. Don't eat there. It's not good for
You
you.
always get sick of Vitanza.
Yeah. My head was in the toilet. Anyways, what are we talking about?
Born to Run.
Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen.
Yes. It's been a long time since you and I have actually done a show.
Yeah.
Because, we had to cancel 1 week.
Yeah, cancel.
And then spring break.
Jesse gypped me, apparently.
Jesse took over.
Yeah.
Last week was Easter break. It's been like a month, I think.
Yeah. I've changed a lot.
Your hair grew.
My hair grew.
I know.
I grew in height.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't know how you wanted me to react to that one.
Yeah.
I'll pretend you do. We can switch shoes, and then you'll grow in height.
Yeah,
I got
those
the
are
platforms.
very me.
They're the platform Uggs.
Yeah.
But they're fakes. They're fugs.
Bugs.
Fugs. Fake Uggs.
Fake Uggs. Bugs.
Fugs. It's a fun word.
Not a fan.
Okay.
Not for me.
Oh, I forgot my phone. That has my notes on it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, did you watch have you been keeping up with women's March Madness?
No.
Men's?
No, not even men's, honestly.
The women's was so much better than the men's this year.
Was it?
Yeah. Because there were a bunch of rivalries.
Okay. Who won?
Well, it's not done yet.
Oh,
They're about to do Final Four.
Okay,
Okay, so because you know who Caitlin Clark is? She's the girl from Iowa.
Okay.
Iowa State.
Okay.
That's absolutely insane.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
She's gonna be the first round draft pick.
Okay. I mean, I've never had the pleasure. But...
Okay. Do you know who Angel Reese is?
No.
Okay, so basically last year in the championship game for March Madness, it was Iowa State, which is led by Caitlin Clark, I guess you would say, and LSU, which is led by Angel Reese.
Okay.
And they are just two very different players with very different playing styles, and everyone's everyone has their favorite or whatever, and
right.
I think most people would objectively say Caitlin Clark is better and whatever, right?
Okay.
But they're fighting, and they both or Angel Reese just announced she's going into the draft for WNBA.
Yeah.
And she announced it on the cover of Vogue. Anyways, whatever. So Iowa lost last year. LSU won, so they're the reigning national champions. But then in the Elite Eight, a couple days ago, LSU lost to Iowa. They rematched. Iowa won with Caitlin Clark. And now in the Final Four, Iowa and UConn are going to play each other. And UConn has historically been the best ever.
Right.
Pretty much. And they have Paige Beckers on their team.
Who?
Paige Beckers. She's a senior.
Paige Beckers.
Yeah.
Okay.
But her freshman year, she was an absolute powerhouse, the best. I think she was the overall #1 recruit in the country when she was a senior or something like that. Or people thought she was going to be either her or Caitlin Clark, in high school. And then Paige went to UConn, dominated freshman year, and then she got a ACL injury, and so she was out for 2 years.
ACL, isn't that the? That's what Lou Gehrig had.
ALS.
Same thing. It's the same.
It's not even the same letters.
Isn't it funny that? Don't you think it's funny that Lou Gehrig, happened to get Lou Gehrig's disease? Isn't that crazy?
It really is.
It's a small world.
I feel I'm in the office. But
anyways,
in the Final Four, they're gonna go head to head.
Okay.
So UConn v Iowa is happening.
All right.
So it's gonna be because now Paige Beckers is back and better than ever and whatever, and she's one of the leading scorers in the league. And so it's gonna be basically her versus Caitlin Clark.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck to them.
Okay. No.
No what?
I don't know. Okay, so the actual album So, do you want to introduce the album this week?
Sure. The album is Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen. It's one of the greatest albums ever made, according to people, not just me. Bruce Springsteen is from New Jersey, so he's immediately like super cool.
Go Jersey.
And like a great guy. And but yeah, I love this album. It's not my favorite Bruce Springsteen album, even though it's objectively the best one. But you have never heard it before this.
Not in its entirety. Like I knew individual songs.
Right. Okay. What do you think? What's your first one word that comes to your head? Quickly. What do you think?
I know the definition of the word. I just need to remember the word.
Okay.
So like
well,
give me a
usually
second.
typically when we
Extravagant.
do this, extravagant. Okay. That's a good word.
Yeah.
That's an SAT word.
Why do you always say that about like random words I say?
Do you think at some point on your SAT test the word extravagant was in there?
Probably, but also the word
see?
"and" was in there.
Yeah, it's an SAT word.
Everything's an SAT word.
I guess in...
Except maybe like profanities.
Right, yeah. Anyways, the album is extravagant.
Why are you wearing the same shirt in every single podcast episode? Do you know how hard it makes it to edit these when you wear the same shirt in every episode?
I never wore this once.
Yeah, you have.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I forgive you. I think I wore this shirt once.
You probably did.
And you wore that shirt. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
can
yeah.
picture myself editing it.
Yeah.
And we were wearing these two exact
Right.
shirts. So it's going to be really annoying to edit.
Yeah. So, yeah, the album opens with...
I don't know who those people are, but I'm waving to them.
I don't either. Hey, how you doing?
Hi. How you doing?
Hi, don't come
Hey, guys.
Don't come to the school.
She looks like Anna.
She did?
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay.
Anna with straight hair.
Yeah.
Because they're on the stop in the tour right now where they're talking about like WIUR.
Oh.
So I'm like, hi. Hey, guys.
Leading by example.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
blind leading the blind. But okay, the album opens with Thunder Road, which is like an amazing masterpiece of, you know,
You're not going to like my
New Jersey music.
overall
But
feelings. I feel like it was like this whole album was just doing too much.
it was doing too much.
Yeah. It was like too orchestral.
Too orchestral.
And I mean like full orchestral, not like
I mean, there's
violin.
some parts.
Like, why is there a glockenspiel in every single song? You know?
You don't like the Glockenspiel? It's supposed to sound grand and big. And
It's doing too much. And Jesse agreed.
Really?
Yeah.
Born to Run? I gotta have a talk with him. But the point of the album is because it was this album, and then like 2 years later, whatever it was, 3 years later, Darkness on the Edge of Town came out, and they're like kind of like brother sister albums because they, according to him, like they Born to Run is like supposed to be like that big, you know, a lot of stuff going on because it's about like, you know, feeling like you're born to run. You got to get out. You know, you got to go, you know, chase your dreams or all that.
Yeah.
Crap.
No, like I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
It was just like.
But the album after it is more like what I feel like you would like in terms of production, because it's just the band.
Yeah.
And it's a little heavier, a little darker.
I think I would like that more. Yeah.
Yeah, but this one, Thunder Road, first song. Do you remember it?
I said my notes here.
Okay.
That I liked the melody at the chorus a lot, but it's too much glockenspiel.
Too much glockenspiel again.
I said I like how the song builds up and he's singing with a lot of emotion, which I enjoy.
Yes.
And then Jesse actually agreed with me on this one too, that like I've never really like loved his voice.
I was just gonna ask you that.
Just because like it's not like objectively bad or anything. It's just like very gravelly, I think.
Yeah.
Which I don't love.
He's an angry young man. He's from New Jersey. It's got to sound like
and
that.
then I gotta say, you do know how I feel about a fade out.
You don't like fade outs?
No, I hate fade outs.
I like fade outs.
I hate fade outs that are as drastic as this album's. You know?
Yeah.
Like they're just very intense, very like overdone, very drawn out.
Again, it's supposed to be very cinematic.
I get it. It just wasn't like perfectly done, I don't think. Like it's like I get what he was trying to go for, like with this big cinematic orchestral idea, and I feel like he just came short a little bit, and if he hadn't come short it would have been great. But it's just like it feels like it's missing something to be what he was trying to make it. And I don't know what that something is.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's like slightly missing something and it's like slightly off. But if
Okay.
it wasn't slightly off, like if he just wasn't doing so much and just did like normal, like just like a band, I think it would have been great.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. I love all the extras.
Yeah.
I love the Glockenspiel.
I love a Glockenspiel. I play the Glockenspiel. I love it. But
Yeah,
like,
I love the Glockenspiel. I love everything, the horn sections,
mhm.
everything. I love it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It's kind of it could be much. I don't know.
It's only a lot because it missed the mark a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know what would make it not miss the mark.
Okay.
Maybe just like a different producer and just like seeing other.
I think he produced it.
Oh, okay. Well,
think-
still like another
yeah,
producer and
yeah.
just seeing how someone else would have interpreted his vision.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get that. Out of 10, what would you do Thunder Road? I know you don't.
I gave it a
you-
7.
You gave it a 7. Okay. That's very fair.
Like it was objectively fine. Like I liked it.
Mhm.
But the critique that I'm giving it is going to be the critique I give to all the songs. So I'm trying to put that in the back of my
Okay.
head
Okay.
and rate it outside of that general
Yeah.
critique for the whole album.
Yeah, sure.
So I gave it a 7 in that
Okay.
regards.
I think the next one is Night, right?
10th Avenue Freeze
10th
Out.
Avenue Free. Oh, that's a great song.
I remember this one. I remember this
Yeah.
one.
10th Avenue Freeze Out.
See,
That was
I know,
good, right?
Okay. I gave it a 4.
Oh.
And here's my reasoning for it, okay?
that's
I
that's-
didn't like the melody that much.
What? It's so groovy.
I don't know. There was just something about it. And then the repetition of 10th Avenue Freeze Out really annoyed me. Like it was just too much. It was too much.
Oh, okay.
And it bothered me, but I did love the brass.
Yeah.
And then I put in all caps, fade out. It was a very dramatic fade out.
It was the thing to do back in the day.
I know.
Yeah.
And there's some other like songs from even artists I like that do that. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think Elton John does it
He
sometimes
does.
and it bothers
Yeah, he
me.
does. Why does it bother you?
I don't know. I just really hate it.
You just don't like it.
I really don't like it. Like if it's just like a little something at the end over the span of like a second or two, it's fine.
Right.
Just to like make it kind of naturally and not like so sharp. But I don't like that very long diminuendo out.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I've always wanted to hear like the master tapes of all these recordings that
Mhm.
fade out because I want to hear how they end like in
Mhm.
the studio. You know what I mean? I just feel like would be cool to hear. But 10th Avenue Freeze, I didn't like it.
No. And then it was Night.
Night is awesome.
I don't actually remember this song. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like most people with as far for this album, Night is kind of the one they forget about the most.
No, listen
I
to
don't-
it again.
I don't know why.
Oh, I don't have any signal. I don't know if I'll be able to listen to it. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember now.
Okay.
I said that it right away it grabbed my attention because it had a really good
The
upbeat
intro,
fast intro.
Drum intro. Yeah.
Yes, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And then this is a really like hyper specific critique.
Here we go.
And you're gonna understand exactly what I mean. And I don't know if you're gonna agree with me, but it's not gonna surprise you that I said it.
Okay.
His voice sounds the opposite of nasally, but too much, and it's annoying me.
What? What?
You know, like a
Oh my god.
you know, like a nasally
This goes-
voice.
What?
You know, like a nasally voice.
I know a nasally voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like imagine the opposite of that. Like if you had a stuffed nose and this is what it
Oh,
sounds like.
I see.
That's what his voice sounds like, but it's like too much.
Okay.
Like if he just like was not nasally,
Right. That's what he's going for, I think. I don't know why.
and I don't like
Also,
it.
his voice sounds like that if you hear him talk. He has an odd voice.
He has a
even
very odd
speaking
voice. Is it
He's
like
spe-
this?
No, but he speaks like he sings. Like it's just like a gravelly sort of.
Is it like this?
It actually
I
is
can't
kind
do
of. It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah.
Yeah. Um.
And
Night-
again, I know that's not like critiquing the actual music or the art
Yeah.
itself. It's just something that's kind of like a barrier to me enjoying it.
Right. Yeah. Night isn't one of. Night is definitely isn't my favorite on the album. I think every song's great, but yeah. Would you?
I give it a 5.
Oh,
I said that I had a really nice halftime feel at the bridge
mhm.
from when it goes like from well all day until it'll be tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I liked that part.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it wasn't like torturous to listen to, but it did kind of make me like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I think that like, again, too much glockenspiel.
Too much glockenspiel.
Yeah, there's just something missing, you know.
Again, I think you'll like the album that comes after this, but just because of that, because I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, I think Knight's amazing. What do you think of his lyrics, just generally?
They're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually talk about the lyrics in Backstreets, which is the next one.
Okay. Backstreets, I think, is my favorite on the album,
Mhm.
aside from Born to Run, because that's an
Yeah.
awesome song. But oh my god, Backstreets is so good. I'm scared to hear what you think.
I said it's a cute story. I really like the
cute.
imagery.
It's cute. Yeah.
But it did make me realize how lonely and single I am.
Yeah, that's what it makes me feel like too. Yeah. No, yeah, I'm the same way. That's why I love it. It's good.
And then I said, I can tell that this is a song I would enjoy scream singing in my car.
Yeah.
Because he gets really intense.
That's what he does. He's pretty much scream singing it.
I said that from 4:17 to 4:36 is Chef's Kiss. Obviously, I don't know exactly what happens during that time.
4:17 to
4:36, like the timestamps to remind myself of what it was.
Is it the part where it kind of picks
Let's
up?
go see.
Hiding in the back
Probably.
streets. Hiding on the back
I think so.
streets. Hiding on the back streets.
Definitely. I can't let the mic pick it up.
Yeah. Great song.
I had to remember what it sounded like. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
His voice on this, I think it's this, and I mean, I love his voice. I know you don't. You don't like it?
I don't love it. Like, I think that if he wasn't screaming, it would be nice.
Yeah, that's the point, though.
No, I appreciate the passion he puts behind it.
Yeah.
I do. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I just personally don't like listening to it, but I understand why people do.
Right.
And I like it in theory.
Okay.
I just like I do really like it in
like
theory.
it in theory, not for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Precisely.
Got it.
Yeah.
Like
I'm not like hating on this album or anything. It's just like not my personal preference.
Yeah. No.
But like I don't like dislike it.
I mean, he has an album that I actually think you'd like called Nebraska, which is literally just him and an acoustic guitar, no screaming. He's actually singing.
I think I would like the brother sister album that you're talking about.
I think you'd like that one
because
too.
I get bored if it's all acoustic. If it's going to be entirely acoustic for an entire album, like I'd probably like the individual songs, but I don't want to listen to an entire album of that because I'd get bored.
Yeah. Backstreet. I love Backstreets. It reminds me of Richard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and him love that song. So we'll go speeding down the highway at night, just blasting Backstreets, just screaming.
I could tell it was like gonna be fun to do.
Yeah,
like when I get my car back.
Oh my god! Like at night, windows down, you got Backstreets blasting. It's the best.
The other notes I made about the song is that hiding on the back streets a million times at the end annoyed me, so I docked at some points.
That's
for that.
That's what I was talking about. Hiding on the back.
I know you were, but it was just too much.
Jamming.
I gave a tour with that guy once. I think his name's Carlos.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know him. I don't know him personally, but I've seen him around.
Lots of tours going through today.
I know.
And then I said, really good instrumentally, but just too much yelling.
Yeah.
And then, yay, no fade out with 3 exclamation points.
No fade out. But the song goes perfectly into the next. Well, what would you give that?
I gave it a 6, but I think like I would probably give it like a 6.5 or 7 if I re-listened.
Okay. Yeah.
I did listen to this album like 3 times, and I think I just got sick of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not for you. Yeah. I get it. That song goes into the magnum opus of his discography, in my opinion.
Born to Run.
Yes, masterpiece of a song. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't hate it.
God. What?
I said I don't hate it.
Yeah, you absolutely love it, right? It's your favorite song?
It was not the highest ranked on this list.
Wow.
We haven't gotten to the highest ranked yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm excited to figure out what that is, but
I think that it won't surprise you.
and I know. Okay,
You
so
know what it is. You know what songs
I feel like
like.
I do, but
What do you think it is? And I'm not going to tell you like if you're right or wrong. I'm just going to say okay.
well, there's only 3 left, I think. But I have a strong suspicion that it's She's the One.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. I'm just laughing.
At what?
I don't know.
What are you-
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I saw myself in the reflection, like nodding creepily, and
Yeah,
it like
you look
made me.
terrifying. Jeez.
Okay. Born to Run.
Born to Run. So amazing. It's awesome. I don't know, like, what did you write? Tell me what
I
things
said-
you nitpicked out of this masterpiece.
I really like the instrumentals, but again, too much Glock. And then
On
I
Born
said,
to Run? Really?
Yeah. Any Glock is too much Glock.
Any Glock is too much Glock.
In something that's not
Should,
like
tell that to Marcus.
any Glockenspiel is too much Glockenspiel.
Any Glockenspiel is too much Glock. Yes.
I'm gonna get banned from this show. Okay. I already knew this song.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't hate it or anything. Like
Yeah.
it just doesn't like fully keep my attention. And that could be because I've heard it before, so I kind of tuned it out a
Right.
little bit because I was like waiting for something new that I could critique.
Right.
Or like maybe if I heard it on the album for the first time, like if I had never heard it before and I listened through, like I don't know if it would have caught my attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But when I listen to the album as a whole, it doesn't keep my attention, aside from the fact that just like, oh, I know the words to this one.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
But I don't dislike it.
The drum
Like I really
intro,
like the melody.
So good.
I like the melody. I
Yeah.
like the lyrics.
Yeah.
I gave it a 6. I feel like I was being kind of nitpicky. I think
Wow.
I was just mad at the Glockenspiel. I
Okay.
probably would have given it like a 7.
Okay. No, I have a question.
Yes.
If they were to remix or remaster the album and it came out tomorrow and
With
there was
no
no
Glockenspiel.
Glockenspiel at all, nowhere to be heard, what would
I would probably like it more because I basically right now what I think, all of the horn lines, all of like there's like string sections
Mhm.
throughout, like even though all of those are in an orchestra, like a full orchestra, obviously, I think that other songs that use those aren't trying to be something they're not. Do you know Music for a Sushi Restaurant by Harry Styles? It played on the radio a lot.
I actually do know that.
You know that like big
I actually
trumpet
kinda
part in
like
the
that song.
beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. The ba,
Mhm.
ba, ba, like okay. I don't think like obviously even though it's like a big horn line section part,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, I don't think that sounds like it's trying to be some John Williams orchestral piece.
That's
you know?
what you think is happening?
No, I don't know. I feel like it sounds like that's what he was going for, and it just didn't hit.
Well, do you like the
And
sax?
I think that the reason it sounds like that is because of the Glockenspiel.
Okay.
I think that the Glockenspiel is what makes it sound like it's trying to be an orchestral piece because you don't really hear bells like that
No.
anywhere in music on the radio.
No.
Regardless of genre, you don't hear it.
You really don't.
You really only hear it in an orchestral setting.
Yeah.
And I think that he was trying to like be very unique with it
Mhm.
and like make it sound different than anything you
Yeah.
hear by adding that.
Right.
And I think that's just what makes me not like it is because
Okay.
now it feels like it's trying to be something it's not.
Okay. You think it's like too self-indulgent, kind of?
No, not
Pretentious?
necessarily.
Okay.
No. Just like not it's trying to be something it's not. Maybe that's not the best wording, but just that it can't be what it's trying to be. It's
Right.
not hitting what it's trying to
Okay.
hit.
Didn't deliver.
Yeah, it didn't deliver.
Okay.
And so maybe if it had absolutely no Glockenspiel and it was entirely re-released, I would like it more because then it wouldn't give off orchestra vibes.
Okay.
It would just give off like band with a cool brass part vibes.
Yeah. And no Glockenspiel.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know I'm weird about like very certain
I
things.
know.
But you are too, granted.
I
So
am. Yes. 100%.
yeah. I
But
think you're meaner in your critiques than I am.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
No. Born to Run. What'd you give it? You said
I gave it a
6?
6. I'm gonna give it between a 6 and a 7.
Okay.
It would fluctuate depending on my mood.
Okay.
Right now I'm feeling 7, but when I listened to it, I
Yeah.
was feeling 6.
Mhm.
So
I think it's his best song.
Okay.
Objectively.
next was She's the One.
She's the one.
This was not my favorite.
Oh,
The
okay.
very first bullet point on this list is this is my least favorite so
Oh,
far.
great. That's a great song.
I said-
Whoa, she's the one. And then they get like start jamming. Dun, 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 dun.
This was my
So
my
good.
notations on this. Okay.
Okay.
I really hate the in quotes harmony. It just sounds like a bad echo and it's hard to understand what he's saying.
Okay.
And then I said the piano in the background is excessive and distracting. But that's really hypocritical of me because I love Billy Joel.
Yeah, you
So
do.
I don't know what about it annoyed me.
Mhm.
I really don't. Because I do like songs that have like excessive piano.
Yeah.
Because I
I do
really
too.
like Billy Joel. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know what it was about this. There was just something about what he was playing, I guess, that bothered me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember what song I was referring to. I haven't listened to this album in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Um.
But oh, she's the one. I thought that was gonna be the one that you liked the most out of all of them.
When you,
Now I have two more guesses.
yeah,
But,
you're not gonna be surprised by which one it is.
I wouldn't be surprised by any of them,
Really.
but it's Meeting Across the River.
I did put in my last note for She's the One. I do like the guitar though.
Yes, at least
So I got some bonus points
Okay,
for that.
good.
So I got a 3.
got a 3.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That one wasn't. I didn't like that
It's
one.
only my favorite song ever made. But
No,
what
it's
are you gonna-
not.
No, you're right. It's not.
Stairway. Layla. Aqualung.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
What are your 4 and 5?
4 and 5. The thing is, I hate putting like the same artists like in my top 5.
Oh, do it. I don't care.
Do it.
Yeah.
I think Over the Hills by Led Zeppelin is
Okay.
in
I do
there.
know you like that one a lot.
And I don't know. I love.
And that's like your favorite band. Like, obviously, you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
their songs. Like,
Yeah.
they're your favorite band for a reason.
But yeah, but when somebody asks me like, "Oh, like, give me your top 5 favorite songs," I'm like, "Stairway, Over the Hills, Rock and Roll." You know, it's just like all Led Zeppelin songs. They're like,
Mhm.
"Dude, do you listen to anything else?" I'm like, "No, not really."
That's not
But-
true.
Um,
Listen to everything.
I don't know. Maybe a Billy Joel song would be in my top 5.
Vienna.
Vienna?
I love
No,
Vienna.
scenes from an Italian restaurant.
Scenes is good.
I think that would be in my top 5.
That's my mom's favorite song of all time.
Yeah, it's a great song.
I like Vienna, Moving Out,
Moving Out. Moving Out's a great song. Who's that?
Peggy.
Oh, I love Moving Out.
I'm trying to think of what other Billy Joel songs. I feel
Anthony
like might
works in the
be-
grocery store,
Yeah?
saving his pennies for someday.
No way.
Yeah, Mama Leone left a note on the door.
Where'd she want him to move?
Out to the country.
The fact that they consider Hackensack the country is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just from New York, so
I
that is
know.
the country. Yeah, I live out in the country.
How like urban is where you live?
Urban?
Yeah, is
It's
it like
suburban.
urban? Suburban?
Suburban, yeah.
I don't really know that much
I mean,
about North
Hackensack
Jersey.
is pretty urban, and I'm
Yeah.
on the border of Hackensack, but
Mm.
my town is suburban.
Okay, and then next was Meeting Across the River.
Yeah.
I said I like the intro and the instrumentals in the beginning,
Mhm.
but the melody just annoyed me for some reason.
Wow. That's the slower one. It's kind of jazzy.
Yeah.
That one's kind of I feel like that one would be out of all of them the hardest to take to. So wait, your favorite was Jungle Land?
hmm
Wow.
And then I said,
You know what that song's about, right?
No,
New Jersey.
really?
Yeah.
And then I said the lyrics felt crammed and rushed.
For Meeting Across the River.
hmm
Hmm.
Like he was trying to put too many words into one beat. But Taylor Swift does that too sometimes.
Yeah.
And every time Taylor Swift has done that, it's really bothered me at first until
Right.
I listened to it enough times. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because I guess I got used to it.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm sure like
Probably the same thing.
it would
but
probably, but just on like a first listen.
yeah, no.
impression.
Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'm gonna go to CVS.
CVS.
Yeah.
What do you need from CVS?
I need nail polish remover because Joel didn't give me mine back, and I need to take my nail polish off by tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, cool. Oh, she just texted in the group chat.
Who?
Jill.
What she said? You summoned her.
She said, "What time are we doing something tonight?"
Where you going?
We're
sense.
going to the DU house or something.
Oh, cool.
But it's a different Jill. It's not my Jill. It's a different Jill.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's other Jill. There's 2 Jills in Gateway. It's other Jill.
Jesus.
And she texted.
Too many
asked-
Jills.
No, there really are. No, like 4 Jills. Isn't that crazy? I feel like Jill's not a very common name, especially for people our age.
This Jill. You think she would date Jack McCullough?
Jillian Levy?
Yeah.
Why?
Just for the sole reason of it being Jack and Jill.
Well, it's Jill with a G.
Never mind.
Yeah.
What about Klumberg?
No,
No? Okay. I just want to see a Jack and Jill walking around.
I get it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't think so. They're
Okay.
both from Rockland, though.
What?
They are both from Rockland,
There you
though.
go.
And then the last one. Oh wait, it's at our house. It's not at ZU's house. It's at our house.
Okay.
Anyways, so then the last. Oh, I gave it a 4. I said that there was too
Yeah.
much trumpet.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't mind
There's a
trumpet.
lot of trumpet.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Like it goes on too long. I like
kinda-
like a single horn line.
Yeah. When I first listened to the album, that did take me off guard a little bit. Just this song in general.
That
I
makes me
love the
feel
song,
better.
but it's a kind of a like weird, like kind of creepy, jazzy.
Yeah. Like, did it take you a minute to like get used to it?
I wouldn't say that, but I was just like, whoa, this is different.
Yeah.
Like compared to the rest of the album, but I love that song.
Okay, so the last one was Jungle Land. I said the 10-minute length was low key a jump scare.
Yeah, it's
Because
Jungle Land.
I see, finally, I'm on the last song. Woohoo! I can like do something
10
else with my
minutes.
time now, and it's 10 minutes, and I'm like,
It's so good.
but I said it's giving Billy Joel low key.
It is, yeah.
I said I feel like the intro is a TikTok sound or something because it sounds so familiar.
Could have been.
And then I said I love a good epic song, so I really liked
It
this
was
one.
epic.
That's why I thought you would know because think about all my favorite Led Zeppelin songs.
Yeah, the epic, the big ones.
Stairway,
big ones.
Cashmere,
Yeah.
Kelly's Last Stand,
Yeah.
Levy, like all the big
Yeah,
like
those are the big songs.
right?
Yeah, I didn't
like
think of that.
genuinely like long, like
Yeah.
orchestral, but not in an orchestral glockenspiel kind of way, just in like an intense, like kind of way.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, this is Jungle Land. New Jersey is Jungle Land.
Really?
Down in Jungle Land, yeah.
Now I need to re-listen to it thinking about Jersey.
Yeah.
You know, I lived by the Pine Barrens.
I mean, all of those songs, all the songs are about New Jersey. That's all he writes about.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You know, our roots run deep.
I guess so.
Us Jersey gentlemen.
I don't think mine do.
We left. You
I did leave.
abandoned the greatest state in the country.
Oh wow! One of my old coworkers from home, our store got remodeled, and she just sent me videos of the new store.
Oh wow. Starbucks?
Yeah. Wow! I don't even recognize it.
Hmm.
Oh my god! I can't even tell where that is. Wow! Oh my god!
Whoa.
Wow!
Fancy.
Holy, what is that? Oh my god, it's an automatic ice dispenser. Liz, aw.
Wow.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
She's my work mom.
Your little mom?
No, that's my work mom. Her name's Liz. She's like 50. Anyways,
But yeah, Jungle Land is. I love Jungle Land. What
I didn't-
were
I
your
really
notes
liked
for
it.
this?
I gave it to you. 10-minute length was
Oh,
jump
oh,
scare,
right,
giving
right.
Billy
Yeah.
Joel. Intro is a TikTok sound,
Yeah.
and I love a good epic.
Sorry, I have amnesia.
It's okay.
But
I heard you had like a little injury last night.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No?
No.
Okay.
They said that I was, going up to, this is what they say. I was going up to bed, got in bed, fell out of bed. I live on the top bunk.
I thought you told me you fell off your ladder.
According to them, I was in my bed
Oh, okay.
already. I thought I was on my last. I think I was on the last one, just got in, and then I came right back down. But
Just missed a ring or a rung?
oh,
You just missed a rung on the ladder?
a rung. No, I think I was totally. I had a great trajectory going up, and I was doing very well. And something just came over me. I got very dizzy for certain reasons.
You got vertigo again?
Yeah. And I fell, and the corner of my desk went right into my sternum, and I couldn't breathe for a good 30 to 40 minutes. So I had a great night. still in a lot of pain.
Do you think
I-
you fractured something?
Probably. I thought I cracked a rib in the moment because I literally couldn't
Yeah.
breathe. I was like holding my,
That's
like
insane.
gasping for air. But I meant to do that. They'll say I was whatever, you know.
Did you
they'll
have the
say,
lights off?
They'll say I fell. No, the lights were on.
That's even worse.
But
Because last time at least the lights were
the
off.
lights were off, yeah.
Aaron had an injury earlier in the year where he tripped over a rug or something and
Or
put his head through a glass table.
Yeah. I'm a very clumsy guy.
But you know what? Granted, the lights were off and your room's a mess.
The
So if you
lights
tripped
were
over the
off.
rug and put your head through a glass
Were the
table, I
lights off?
understand. Well, you said Marcus was asleep, so I'd assume the lights were
I
off.
don't think he was. Oh yeah, he was. You're right. Yeah, he was. He wasn't asleep last night, but he was asleep. Yeah. So I'm not. If you ever ask me to, like, carry something for you, help an old lady cross the street,
We don't want your help, is what you're saying?
you don't, because I will mess it up indefinitely. The stuff I'm carrying for you will be broken. That old lady will not make it across the street, okay? It's
That's a
just,
crazy line.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know how to take care of myself, let alone, you know, whoever needs my help.
I still think you should get a dorm cat.
I want a dorm cat. I want a dorm dog.
I wonder if I can have a pet next year at the house if I live off campus. I wonder if that's in the lease. Anything about pets? So I want a dorm cat.
Dorm cat, yeah.
I wonder if my mom would let me take the cat home.
It's an emotional support ant. You have to
Over
file it
break,
for.
though. Like, what would I do with the cat over break? How do I get it back to Texas? I'd have to fly it.
I don't know.
Do you know how much work that is to fly a cat home?
It's a lot. It's costly as well.
Yeah. Damn.
I'll take care of it in Jersey for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Don't kill it. Because you just went on a long spiel about how irresponsible you are, and now you want me to let you take care of my imaginary cat?
Animals is a different story. I love animals more than humans.
That's
so,
fair.
yeah.
Your dog's cute.
My dog is the best.
At least in pictures, it's cute.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I've never
Megan
seen it in
Basile?
person, so like, what if it's ugly in person and only cute in pictures? You know how some people are really photogenic, and then you see them in person, and you're like, oh, that's a catfish?
Yeah.
What if you have like a dogfish?
I don't think dogs. Yeah, no. If my dog was, if that was the case with my dog, I don't think it's intentional. I don't think he's meaning to, you know, put something out there that he's not.
Just happens.
Or is he? I don't know.
I don't know. You got a
Maybe.
dogfish.
What?
You know, like catfish? It's like
Yeah,
dogfish.
catfish, dogfish. Right. Is that an actual thing? A dogfish? Okay.
I just, because like it's not a cat, it's a dog.
It's a dog.
So I did dogfish.
Dogfish.
All right.
Anyways,
Ready to wrap it up?
I'm ready.
Okay, so overall, I gave the album. Oh, I actually didn't label it. I did say I have like my general album notes.
Yeah.
In general, it was too orchestral, too much piano, I think. All of the songs sound similar because they all have a very similar instrumental and production style.
Okay.
And I did get a little bit fatigued by the end of the album, even though it's not that long. And I think it's just because a lot of them sound very similar. There's not that much like variety.
Mhm.
Like there's a couple
Yeah.
songs that are like different, of course, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But the things I didn't like about all the songs that okay, so if you group them all, like all the songs that kind of sound similar and then the couple standouts,
Mhm.
the things I didn't like about all the ones that sound similar are still there in the standouts,
Mm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the
How-
Glockenspiel.
yeah. Or like how Meeting Across the River, like we agreed that one's like definitely a different vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's still like production wise was overly instrumental, just like all the other ones that I didn't like for that
Right.
same reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though it's a very different style,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's valid. What would you out of 10 for the whole thing?
I'll give it like a 5
I
or
was
a
gonna say you're
6
going 5.
because like it's not objectively bad. There's nothing objectively wrong with it. And so I don't want to say like, oh my God, this is the worst thing I've ever heard ever,
Just
blah, blah,
not for you.
blah. It's just not for me.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I can understand why it's critically acclaimed. I do think it's good lyrically.
Yeah.
And I am a lyric person. You know
are.
that.
You are.
But even just to enjoy the lyrics, you have to be able to sit through the music part.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay. I mean, crash and burn, I guess.
How much do you hate me now?
Like if I was at like a 7 out of 10 before, because I really was.
What did I do to you?
Nothing. It's just your general existence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's a joke.
It's a very annoying person. Very mean. But just kidding.
I'm not mean. You can
Just
say a lot of mean
kidding, I'm
things
just
about me, but I'm
kidding.
not mean.
But yeah, I hate you now though after this.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, okay. Well, what's the album for next time?
It's my
figure-
time to pick.
What? It is your time to pick.
Okay, give me a second. Let me look. I want to think of something you might not actually hate, you know,
Okay. Yeah.
but I want to make you listen to something new.
I've never heard that album, "The Stranger" by Billy Joel. Never heard it, so
No.
we can do that.
No,
Never heard Led Zeppelin 4.
we already did LZ4. So
Never
you
heard
have
it,
heard
though.
it.
I never heard it.
I'm thinking. Do you want to listen to a Harry Styles album? The one that I think is. It's not super long. It's only 10 songs, and I really think you would like some of them. It's the one that Sign of the Times is on.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so join us next week to listen to Harry Styles by Harry Styles, his debut album, self-titled, HS1, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Yeah, so tune in then. Thanks.
Later, skaters.
Later, skaters. Our 0 viewers.
Shit.
We had literally 0 viewers. I don't